I'm a little out of practice these days.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right? Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready.
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Notk.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues. We have crossed swords many times, and so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette,
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us.
I'll leave the map here with you. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates.
This is very accommodating.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center at—
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before—
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working again.
Whatever his motives.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't— But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you.
And as for Miss Inef,
Detecting operational logic.
Just in case, Sir Varka, I think it would be best—
I mean, I would have said leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful.
Yehodo will be on.
You got it, Bob.
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
It's infiltrate a secret research facility, or—
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we... Okay. We all have to bring our A game here.
Then you'd better get go-
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone? Can't hide the truth. That's quite a welcome party. No more lies. You poor... Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Branch into song for the everlasting forest.
Water jet!
Be silent.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live. If you...
Two other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the Doctor is up to. This is about more than us versus the Doctor. His actions could have consequences for all.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Colin.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctors. Right now, obtaining the 3...
How would he...
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that
No, she's no... I'm only telling you all...
I understand. We'll do everything within our... The Knave's unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capability...
I fear this could get ugly. Observe. Closer. Are you quite finished? Be silent. To dust.
Bombs away!
Boris, protect us.
It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your...
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our...
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides her. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, well, since you...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think—
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both—
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that—
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy—
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that everyone—
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean—
honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of—
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your act.
Will I now? Let—
Lush as the moonlight, by the frost moon of old.
Observe.
Go!
Target acquired.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. No more love.
Go!
Can't hide the
Feel a
truth.
thing.
It all falls into place.
Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Kino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not like a reflection.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
With one heart, we pray. No more love. It all falls into place. Time to come clean. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Is this all it takes to tire me?
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
Is that the best you can do?
Transfixed! You poor lost lamb.
Water jet!
Observe. Close your eyes.
To dust. How's this?
Laid bare. Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the Traveler?
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. Something weird.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else?
Sorry.
Ah. Well...
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling. Look.
Wait. Why is he talking?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is...
Yes, thankfully. It was a long...
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go...
This is all wrong. Could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Where is this place? It took all my strength to open them. So this is... the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the... I guess I could try... No response. Maybe... If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover... Or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... frozen, and I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottori's scheming will stop. I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. Are these... I can't touch them.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents...
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than
this card?
I need to get to the bottom. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, no, Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our heart.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... He's all alone in there! What if something happened? We've barely spent any time apart since we met!
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and That being said, it won't be easy. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the three.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The three moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than...
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. He feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just, she can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to—
Okay. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's My guess is, his curse will—
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo, each field, is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we—
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just—
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's—
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back at—
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the—
We need to find out the Traveler.
Agreed. Whatever—
It would be best—
Snezhnaya is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the— Either way, that's what the—
gravitational force that pulled me back. When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dator. Well, back to emptiness and silence. From last time isn't showing up. What am I? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is...
Huh? Wait a moment. This is This is what happened when I stood right up. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But... Is it really possible? If I keep following... It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me. It's as if... I'm getting weaker. I'll just have to try. Come on, Colin.
Suddenly, I've been plunged. It feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial...
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my...
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream.
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to...
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this.
What do you want?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only...
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear...
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, but you misunderstand. We are not. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will... And that is what I'd like to talk...
We're finally getting into it. He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to... You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit.
Excellent question. But gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Go!
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Water jet! Wipe out! Go! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloom. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new. Something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tavat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all you fight and toil, claim minuscule reward. Surely you must sometimes grow weak.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your action!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to—
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never—
Oh, no. This is no presumption. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and— Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a— What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know that I, on the other hand, am far more considerate? Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to—
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one.
My wish has come true.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course.
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you—
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents?
But boss—
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once—
What makes you think I'd need you to do—
I'll need it. And considering the way you—
That's quite enough. Just focus on your—
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha—
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Understood. I will
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
As for me, I guess I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going—
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Durin, can I trust you to handle that? I think, as an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then.
Thank you.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the experiment.
I should mention—
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know—
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no That aside, same goes for rescuing the Traveler.
Oh, wonderful.
Whoa, that was loud. And it came out in...
Sorry, this is the only... We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of..."
Huh? Is this... a dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and...
This is no ordinary dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Observe.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for...
If you saw me, why didn't you say so?
I was curious.
That would be a first. You also, how many times do I have to tell you not to...
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint. I think they don't understand.
In all sincerity,
It's the situation.
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions.
I only hope.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely have...
Good. If you've got something to say, Master...
You mentioned that how...
I doubt it will be...
I know you're a Lightkeeper. However bad thing... I don't mean to pry.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No.
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and pursue...
Frankly, Sir Flint... And what?
Nothing I can do about it.
Hey!
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were...
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Fine.
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this...
A sound...
Just...
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. few times I tried to influence reality in this space. It consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler. We'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore. Even if you don't think Columbina perished either.
I'm merely considering the possibility.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that...
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Noshatown, but...
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find. The only places I haven't looked yet are the but process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. Although, it looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as anyway. Is this the I only went into the lobby last time, if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's okay. Please, Traveler.
Just a...
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering.
Focus now. I have to write a message. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. There's an... Please, you have...
Well, do you sense...
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our...
Not necessarily. We've only looked at... Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and...
Wait.
What are you waiting...
What's that look for? This is a victory feat.
The Traveler in but...
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare.
Wait. So, how did I end up here? Wait, that's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards?
Not long till Moonprayer Night, although... It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. And in any case, instead, I have to wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moonprayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you sick? If we wanted to go visit her...
We might not have all the answers now, but
The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moonprayer. I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
a little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You better...
You truly you helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moonprayer. Wherever you are, this is all I can leave. How I wish, but I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moonprayer Night. It's just a shame.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Reihir of Solnari. We just never Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Only when I'm in a good mood. And
well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel bro.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But not like the Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also,
my subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident report. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. Just as the legends. But when I checked again just now, I detected...
So there's 1 extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottores' artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need...
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time. And...
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you.
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out.
Even though we have crucial intel?
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo community?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See?
All right, then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most...
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll...
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. No, that's not right.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the... Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too. But as far as we know...
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with... All right. I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. Speaking of the Traveler.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but...
Well, since you... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. see. This one is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient I never imagined that Remori human civilization. The sparks of civilization shall variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of his descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Where does this variable factor? Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Explicate, observe, and compute. So, it's one of Renee's this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experiment, Lilia Crusa. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock, the alchemist and the clockwork saint? Still, the author swears that they knew memory, wishes, souls. The way Renee, that place was also the source of most of our information regarding the cutting of souls and the chemical marriage model. And then what? What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name. Oh, now I remember. Alain's Renee seemed most... Yep, my subordinate. Some of Alain... Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. He died having never seen the outcome. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or the very thought of trying to... You once asked... Even the tiniest variable... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, then the construction criteria. Variables, the sparks of traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, records. This is so horrendously complicated. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade. I jest. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous... No one's asking me. The world needs a solution. go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those somethings written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Merope. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existence.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to—
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from her
Of course, all part of the— Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll— Still, I wonder what— Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Overruled! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. Amateur mistake. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the trilunar—
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion.
No. I'll stop talking.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental— Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming—
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured after our failed—
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
This won't do. I have to rest—
You can't. We have no idea where the trap—
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure—
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the—
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual—
They are very mysterious. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Teyvat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something—
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy— This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. Could this mean that—
Should we give—
We should.
It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right. It's work!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy—
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test. Try using Anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you...
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes with your hat.
Glad I asked.
Burst forth! Yeah!
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeat and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also, there's an...
It's watching us. That's...
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Behold!
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals.
Well, I think we could...
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can...
Quit following me.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there.
Please. Help us.
What happened?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. I still have...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other those people may have lost their...
We should go. No sense in...
Agreed.
Behold! Ah, you're back!
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your...
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in...
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are...
What makes you think I'd need you?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something... Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I want to know all about Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fight. I guess the only thing that's missing is that...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh?
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he...
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything. Even... What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours...
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she...
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you... A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier power.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that...
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't...
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you? Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized, outcast?
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the one simple thing you wish for. You have been treated most unfairly. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you rightly deserve as a descender.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point so far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the trap, but it's more than that. I know I sensed something familiar around him. I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans, you never change.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again!
The cannon. That's right. And right after that...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
I wonder if I could try to prevent, but how would I do it?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in... He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to block the... He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind, Miss Cole. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to make... Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. Oh, slumbering moonlight of Nodcry. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
wake up. Hey, Columbina! I said wake up!
Oh, good.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it's...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frost Moon Scions not, or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess? Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's...
Well, life there...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people? Just for free? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh. Some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the...
Nazis?
Yes, that was it. Narzitzen-Kreuz Order.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me.
Exactly. Well...
What do you... In his later years, Alan did ask me if there was anything...
Who's Alan?
He was the... You know what? Let me ask you this.
I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? And will I ever find... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not!
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option.
Seems like they're searching for information. Was this my doing?
To expose the true intentions of this
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making these If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things turn out? They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the pass. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If so, why that's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a... This is likely my final chance. It's now or never. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Enefa and Aino reunite...
No. Stay calm. Think, Columbina. Oh wait, do I... go back to Moon Prayer Night? And if I return in my current state, what will become of... Dottoro's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me. Even if I manage to get back, how can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune Authority? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has... Wait. Time... Does that mean... I think I know... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the frost...
But how do I communicate my... Should I write it down here? I need something with a close connection to me.
Some sort of...
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there!
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. but I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to be—
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hit.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Oh, and bring him to the garden. You too. As for mine,